Call the meeting of the Newbury Historical Commission to order, August 8th, and time is
7:07.
7:07. We'll start out by the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance
To the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay. July minutes. Let's review the July minutes and see if there's any errors. Any errors or omissions? I'll entertain a motion to accept as written.
I move that we accept the minutes of the July 11th meeting as written.
Second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
I'll abstain because I was not here. And either. Okay. Treasurer's report.
The treasurer's report, last time I gave the year end with the closing, and we had hang on, I took a picture of it so it's bringing it. We had $14.01 left in the general account.
Good.
So I brought it down pretty close. We had $3,456.67, and that's the special account. And on the gifts account, we had $2,557.65. So what's changed? And this time I didn't write it up because I haven't gotten a report from the town. But the difference will be assuming you didn't ask for more than 1,800, same as last year. For our annual,
No.
yeah.
No.
So we should have 1,800 in there, and then the gift account is still $34.56.67, and then we have an additional $130 that I got out of the gift box for just the last 5 weeks, and that brings the gifts account to $26.8765, giving us a total of $7,944.32.
Okay. So the one thing that will go up for this year is that we asked for, but we're not given the payroll numbers are supposed to go up. So we're trying to figure out what happened. We submitted the forms and everything, and they didn't increase the payroll like they were supposed to. So we're trying to get to the bottom of that. Jan's working on that.
Jan cannot work on that.
Conflict of interest.
No, Jan was told that it is supposed to be the chair speaking to the town administrator. That's what I was told on Wednesday.
Okay.
By the treasurer. So, that's it.
Okay.
Okay, website report.
So we're pretty much the same. We're back online after having a blip for a little while, having John put us on a more secure something or other. That took a few weeks and everything's back online. So we are supposed to now continue doing like social medias and stuff. He's just been busy, but he wants to create our pages and stuff, and I'm gonna follow up on that. It's just,
Okay.
I haven't been able to nail him down after the multiple weeks of trying to transfer the website over, so.
I happened to see him yesterday.
He's very good, so I'm not, I know.
And I asked him how 1635 was, and he said, it's good, but we can't put it on the town website still yet.
Okay,
That going out to it should be fine, but because the company that had it before,
yep,
he has to switch over,
right,
and then it's all about like, securities and
right.
things to get on the town website. But so that's why it's not, in case anybody looks on our website, it's not there again, but it's still out there in the web, so.
Right,
just
it's a process, which is annoying, but it's a slow process. But again, he seems to be very on it and knows what he needs to do
And
versus
he's very
me trying to figure it out. So yeah, exactly.
Good.
So I'm happy about that. He's a definite upgrade. So I'm thrilled in that regard.
Good.
Yeah.
And will we getting more photos and scans up?
That'll still be on my end to do it, but it's more of having him set it up completely and having it not pick up. And
Okay.
it's I don't have to worry about that aspect. He's keeping track of all that now, which I think is better.
All right.
He knows how to fix
He's
it.
managing the platform, you're managing the content.
Yeah, that's a better way to say it.
All right,
Yeah.
good. Correspondence.
A lot of it's just busy stuff, seriously. We did get an email that, remember we discussed the things that were going in the field off Scotland Road?
The
Tower,
solar power
solar
and
stuff,
stuff.
yeah.
Yeah.
So they are going through with that, so we got an email
Okay.
to say that, to notify us that it was filed and submitted to go forward with it, with the town, so.
And will we
And
see
doesn't
that? No, right?
The town, so we need to make sure that the town at the same time has the copy of the letter from Mass Historical
For them, yeah.
that says they cannot do that.
No,
Wait, are we talking about the same thing?
no, apparently
No.
not.
The solar array on Scotland Road,
It was
The
Tri
one-
Leaf Corporation, and they were just putting,
there was a
Oh,
question
no,
as to whether or not that was
antennas.
an indigenous site,
Mhm.
but I don't,
We got the letter back from Mass Historical and we saved it. They were saying that it should not be going in historic land like that.
I don't remember that.
okay, there's several things
You do?
that have gone on, and I don't believe that this one is that one. They're installing new antennas on the 121-foot water tank that's already existing as a telecommunication facility.
that was a separate issue.
This is what this one is.
Oh, then I'm confusing it.
Yeah.
That's not Scotland
That's
Road.
That's not the
No,
Scotland
I
Road
guess I
solar.
was Scotland Road, I confused you all with that
It's
one.
Moody's.
This
Is
is
this
the
by- is it
Tri-Leaf
Byfield?
Corporation.
Byfield water?
It doesn't say,
Oh,
No, but that's
Yeah,
saying though.
that's what it is. It's Moody's.
except that there
Okay.
isn't a water tower anywhere in Newbury that I know of, except in
That one.
Byfield.
Byfield, so
Yeah.
that must be the one.
Right?
Yeah,
Yeah, we don't have any of the water tanks.
Not in Old Town,
No.
right? Okay. So, now that we've gone around in a circle on that one, sorry. When I read it, I was thinking it was the same one that you said it was no problem because they were doing something that wasn't gonna affect anything. There's been like 3 of these now.
Yeah.
And the one recently was one we had no problem with at all. And because I just got this,
Makes sense.
Silly me, I assumed it was the same one, but,
Okay,
so we have no problem with it. We didn't have a problem with it because it's already existing and they're
just adding more antennas to the
putting a
tank.
new
Right.
antenna, so that one
Right.
should be
You can have
fine.
great coverage.
I was gonna say, is that cell phone coverage? Good.
Yeah.
If I could make a phone call from my house, that would be nice.
I know, those things.
Can't-
blow
Yeah,
away.
there's like nothing here, right here.
Nothing, no, there's nothing, yeah, my house.
Weird dips in places, I don't understand.
Second floor, front bedroom is the only place that I can get 2 bars. And the rest of the house, if I get a line and I turn sideways. I
You
lose
can't
it.
get a booster for the house though, like some sort of
Supposedly.
way that,
Well,
You can get a Wi-Fi.
It's
I don't think
Wi-Fi.
you get a 5G.
Okay, well, let's stay on track.
All right, anyway.
I'm sorry, just we're not
It's
going
good.
to, we'll be here for the evening, at least. Grant, there's a grant program. We got an email from Kristen, who is now the town planner.
Mhm.
right?
Because Martha has officially retired, even though she's still there, helping and trying to transition everything over.
what's the grant?
It's a cultural and historic and cultural opportunity grant that they're looking at. It's to celebrate the birth of the nation,
Sweet.
our nation.
So, how does
Um,
that affect us? What is that?
we get it. I printed.
Right, exactly, right?
So I have all the information if anybody wants to know about it, or I can email it to you. But
So is this for us, do we submit to get money from this spot? Is that what it's?
it's not us personally.
Oh, a town?
But if we have
Oh,
something that we think is,
253 towns.
Okay, so just,
So grants come out every day.
it's a competitive grant program that will award funds and to support programming and interpretation that tell the stories of the American Revolution in Massachusetts and increase tourism, travel, and whatever. And I believe this is how we got into a discussion about the signs.
okay.
It's the same idea.
Okay.
So if anybody's interested in the information for the grants and the details of things, I can easily send this on. I don't know that if we want to get involved in something,
Do we know if there's matching funds required? Does it say?
honestly, I did not read all of it because it was,
Because if it requires
I
50%
just got a
matching
couple of
funds, then
a
we've
lot
got to
of
have.
info.
It has to go to town meeting, yeah.
We don't have a grant writer.
Grant program anticipates awarding up to 1.5 million. 1.500,000, okay. So,
We've got 2 greens that are pretty historic here.
yeah. So there's all information about different types of grants. I mean, if you guys want me to read all this stuff, or if you want to read it,
Well, if it's like the town does it.
describe how the project relates to the 250th anniversary of the American Revolution. So, I mean,
But we got the Benedict Arnold.
I was just gonna say, the upper green, because of it was a training green and all that, but what do we need, what we're gonna get a grant for?
Right.
Yes.
Yeah, there's really nothing to be done there.
Oh, that pond is horrible.
Okay,
Well-
so that's 2026 is the anniversary.
You noticed it?
I haven't.
No, it's just, somebody pulled the cone out of it. I think.
So if anybody wants to know, I can forward this to you.
Forward that one to me, I'd like to look
Yeah.
at. If there's no matching funds, it might be something, if it's matching funds, it's too much work.
Yeah, but if not, it could be pursuable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I don't think you have to go for 1.5 million, you can go for something more, I assume that's a lot.
Right. Okay, cool. Maybe.
There's Preservation Massachusetts is having their historic preservation conference in fall. I don't know, nobody has ever shown any interest in wanting to go to any of these things, and it's
Where is it?
$125 in Worcester.
No. If I have to drive that far, I'm not interested. If it's in like Ipswich, I'll go. It's like, Worcester, no.
So
Well, you know,
I'm with you. If it was something local, then we could just go, then I would be happy.
yeah, I can get back in
Jump on it
time.
anyway, then, but-
Yeah, I can get back in time to like make dinner. It's just too
But
much.
then we'd have to get the ticket, get the thing, and the registration, which would have to be your money first,
Right.
right, and then get reimbursed, and, I don't know,
Travel, food,
yeah.
something.
And it's from 8 in the morning to 6 in the evening.
That's a commitment.
So, there's just different topics, advanced inclusive narratives on interpreting enslavement and freedom, restoring historic theaters, archaeological site preservation case studies. I mean, there's a lot of like really good information, but again, we're stuck.
We'll start committed there. That's all.
Well,
Good to know about it.
We're a commission, we're not a society.
True.
A different creature.
Sure. Good reminders.
You know, still a society.
All right, who's the, I can't find the agenda now. All right. Planning for the opportunities, that one. Good, okay. So we really didn't get a lot of really interesting things.
Because it's the summer.
All right.
Everyone's on vacation.
And then Kristen Grubbs, who's the new planning person, director, forwarded me this thing from Sadie Woodward, who was working with Wheaton College Education, and they're interested in interviewing people for their experience with the Merrimack River.
Who is? That sounds like my program. What is it?
Talk a
Lungs
lot.
are Merrimack River Day.
Like, she just wants to know about.
She wants to sit and talk to you for 20.
Climate Cafe, there you go, it's Climate Cafe. We're doing that, I actually, I got interviewed already and I've been re-interviewed now next week.
With that,
Yeah, this is just,
okay,
yeah,
so we're good.
Going along.
it's Climate Cafe, it's a group that, this year is focusing on the Merrimack River, and kids come in and run the workshops and things. And then I did a survey a couple of years ago of users up and down, all the way up into New Hampshire. And they've taken the database that came out of that, the information, and then the people that said, contact us later if you want to. And they're calling those people back and interviewing, recording on Zoom calls, recording them, and then they're going to make a movie out of it.
Did you?
Yeah.
Famous.
This is all kids.
Fabulous.
Which makes me
Okay.
think of your kids, which is the other big thing that you ACES.
That's it, it's all ACES, that's what this is.
Okay.
So, next thing under schoolhouse is protection of Lower Green from treasure, metal detectors, treasure hunters. So you want to send a memo to the admin for the town administrator?
Well, they've already were made aware of it because of us calling the police
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I
several
know that's
Several
all about it.
times.
But you want signs for down here?
That's what I'm throwing out there.
Yeah, do we have to go through them and like
It's gotta go-
have
It's
them?
gotta go through town council, it's gotta go through them and town council. We can send them a memo, if somebody wants to make an emotion,
Does it need to have like a town ordinance on it?
very may, so it's
Yeah.
gotta go
Yeah,
town.
we
So
want
I
like
don't know
whatever
what
restrictions we can
ordinance
put on
would be.
it.
So then it's probably gotta go to town meeting or something, but I mean, just
You know,
start the
we
wheel moving.
Well, that's what I was wondering, right, like, do we need to go to the town meeting, or is it, or what we have is already enough? I
You
guess
just need
the
to
question.
ask them
Okay.
what, to do something about it.
Yeah,
You need to start the window
Well,
communication
because
going.
they found Tracy's off, I think it was it in Tracy's office that,
I called Jeff first, and Jeff called Tracy.
Yeah.
Tracy called the police department, and
yes.
they forgot to post it, and so the next day they were back. So we called again, and then she
Right,
recalled the police department heavily, and then something happened.
Yeah. So they're already aware of the problem, they're aware of they found the ordinance, because I guess you can't dig up a field that's used for
Manicured, in fact.
a manicured lawn type of place, that especially if it's used for like soccer or
Right.
such things. So there's already a law on the books.
Right, so.
We need signs. That's
Right, it's
They
gotta go,
could put the sign right underneath our no parking on the green sign. I mean, it's not, so they're not spread all over the lawn. Just the fact that it's posted, then you'd be able to say, you'd be
I
able to
wouldn't
point.
want some lawn signs. just
Because
for
Robin
people
and
to
I
see.
will throw them off.
Yeah,
I
but
could
well,
even before
we
the
have,
official ones
we only
come
have like
along.
1 or 2 signs down that end.
Yeah.
There's no signs up
Should
this
put something
end.
over here.
Yeah, so,
Just because they come in here and park in front of the school.
Yeah.
And so they'd have to drive right by that sign, and if we put one over here, a sign over there. I mean,
all right,
it's
so,
just the fact that it's posted so that you can, so that
You can
a
point to
normal
it and say,
citizen can
point
come out and point the sign saying you can't do that.
so I'll send an email to James and CC Tracy.
send it to James, that's his job.
Yeah.
The diffuser of information, so.
So, and just,
Historical
We're-
Commission would like to know what steps we need to take to get no treasure hunting signs put on the lower green. We understand that it's a legal
Yeah, what is it?
situation and it needs to be done correctly.
okay. So that would be good, because then we can, we don't have it covered with signs or something, but enough that people can't say, I didn't see a sign.
Yeah.
So,
Well, and again, if we see them out here, we can point to the sign. The way we are now, we see them out here, we have to call the police.
You wanna deal with the police. So they'll take care of installing the signs when they get to it.
Yeah.
So,
okay, so I will send information to James Surratt. and that's-
no. The town administrator's admin.
Okay, of course they don't have one, but that's all right.
Who's the guy that says if we need anything to contact him?
He is the assistant town administrator, not the administrative assistant.
Tongue-tied. Okay. Whatever his name is.
That's what I'm thinking.
That's it.
Yeah, like right away,
There you
before
go.
the official
Right,
ones are
right
put
underneath
up.
the no parking on the green.
Yeah, like,
Yeah.
very simple.
Can you
Yeah.
send that to James, so she can send it to James?
What was it?
James?
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, that,
That's all right.
That's a great one. Where'd you get that?
the internet.
Oh,
From whence all good things
Good.
come.
Yeah.
good boy. You just didn't happen to have one.
No, I started looking for examples and I saved it.
I'm sure it has to go to Tracy, then it has to go to the town administrator. And then once all of those people approve
Tracy
it,
is the town administrator.
Yeah.
I mean, not town administrator, town council.
Council,
It
yes.
has to go to Tracy, and it has to go to town council has to send it back, and then they will send their order to facilities chief, James, to install the signs.
Well, that was exhausting.
It is, that's how they do it. Okay, roof update. James, town facilities chief, has contacted me on the roof shingles, and I need to get back to him right away as far as what our choices are. And so tonight we have looked at the two choices, and we have narrowed it down to our first choice and second choice. And would you mind making the motion? Brava Canyon Gray.
Yep.
And the, what
Walden.
is it, Cedar, what's the name of the company? Cedar, yeah, it's on there somewhere. Cedar,
Cedar.
Just Cedar.
Cedar out of Colorado.
I move that we recommend as a first choice for the roof shingles, the Brava Canyon Gray, and as a second choice, the Cedar Walden
That Canyon Gray is the shake. Right?
shake.
If that needs to be in there, okay.
I second that.
Second, all in favor?
Aye.
Done.
Oh, one other thing on that topic.
Yeah.
didn't see in the newspaper, I think it was Wednesday's newspaper, I was thinking it was Thursday's, but it wasn't there this morning. There was an article that Newbury got a grant, they got some money to do a couple things. One of them was $20,000 for the school roof. This
Are we
is
sure
new-
we're not-
new from the state.
Are we sure we're not talking about the, like, high school roof?
The Triton.
It said old
Said
schoolhouse
elementary
roof.
school.
Old schoolhouse roof.
Okay, just making sure,
No, as far as I could.
because they need
read
to
Because
get
they're
too.
doing the Triton.
Yeah, they need a
Roof
roof
as
too,
well.
all of a sudden, I
That's-
get it.
And
Oh, I
yes,
see, it said old schoolhouse, so
Triton
I
doesn't
took
qualify
that.
as old school.
And 20,000 is not gonna do any good on the, that's the schoolhouse.
True, all right, just making sure.
Yeah, but anyway, that was in the paper though.
So,
I meant to bring it, I didn't bring it, I saved it. so.
You know, does that affect our 100,000 that is already allotted to us? Do we save money because of that? And
We're
then
not in
use it
charge
elsewhere?
of it, it's just,
whatever they
they
do.
handle it.
I get you.
That's
Pretty sure this is
facilities,
earmarked.
we're not involved in it, so.
Yeah, that's like the elementary school.
No, I know, that's what I was asking.
It's to, was that the roof or the one for the electronics? They're doing something to, they got a grant, they got money to do some kind of technical stuff so that the cooling, the heating are better regulated and save a lot of money. That's the article I read.
I don't know about that one.
Yeah,
That's it,
That was
at
in
the
the paper.
at the Knox school,
this,
regular, yeah.
Hang
Okay.
us.
the elementary school.
Yeah.
All right, Rich, with your update on the windows.
So at this point, the ball is in James's court. I don't know whether or not he has posted it. He said he was going to post it on whatever the site was that was necessary to be posted
For
on.
bids or something?
Yeah, and I haven't heard anything about any more bids. At this point, we have 2 bids.
The original two?
The original 2, the one from the Window Woman of New England and the one from Old Bostonian.
Right, right. So we'll most likely end up with Old Bostonian because
Probably,
the price
yes.
just be,
So
yeah,
Window Woman of New England was,
like triple almost.
yeah, it was $60,000.
Uh-huh.
And
Okay.
Bostonian was, I had to quote
I
something.
think it was like 14 or something, it was
14
way
to
less.
15,000,
It was
yeah.
dramatically less, so.
Okay, okay.
And it's got a pretty stringent scope of work, so
Yeah,
they're pretty much, you're not gonna be able to cut any corners, so
Yep.
if you do it right.
and I'll reach out to James to find out what the status is of that, of posting that, and if any other bids have come in. I think we're supposed to have 3 bids and we only have 2, so.
Oh, you don't have to wait, right? Do you just like default after nobody comes in?
Yeah, it
for a
goes
while?
to you've exhausted all, it's sound buying practices have to be used.
Right.
And then once you cannot do that, you'll just go with one of the sources of the other.
Okay.
Right. I'll follow up with James on that, find out where he's at.
Okay, good. Next thing, calendar for coverage.
Yes. I know, I'm here tomorrow, and then Lon is away.
I'm gone 2 weekends, 3 weekends.
And I'm not available this coming weekend.
I can be available.
Yeah, I get on an airplane tomorrow morning, and then I'm gone the
The
17th.
11th?
Okay, what have you got the 24th and 25th of August?
We got 17th and 18th.
So you could put me down for,
Okay.
how about 25th?
25th, okay, the Sunday.
And who's doing, Eva, you're on the 11th?
Yep.
Okay, 17th?
I'll take the 17th.
Rich. I'll take the 18th, which is the Sunday. 24th,
I can do the 24th.
that's a Saturday. And that takes care of, no, one more. Okay, then we have the 31st,
That is
Saturday.
Saturday.
Okay, I've got it in my calendar. And which one, where are we at?
We're at the 31st now.
Of which one?
August.
August, I'm gone that
I can do
weekend.
that. if some- if they're all
55
set.
years
Eva.
anniversary,
31st.
Happy anniversary.
Yeah, Saturday.
that weekend.
Okay,
September,
And then, yeah,
September, the 1st of September.
I'm good, either day. I mean, I can,
You're here in September?
I'm
Yeah.
here that weekend.
Okay, so the 1st is a Sunday. I can do that one, because you'll have just gotten home, you're already doing the one right in front of it, so. Okay. So now we need the 7th, which is a Saturday in September.
That's what I can do that or Sunday, depending on whoever.
I'll take the 7th, I'll take the 7th.
Okay, then I'll take the 8th.
And the next weekend, the 14th,
Yeah,
that's the
Trails
start
and
of Trails and
Whatever
Sales,
it's called,
yeah.
I said it backwards.
So, it's from 12 to 3, instead of 11 to 3, last year we did it 11 to 3, 12 to 3, and it runs for 3 weekends.
yeah. We got new signs, you weren't here.
Well, I saw the email,
So
great.
should we be open that extra time? Is that what you're suggesting?
Well, I signed it up for 12 to 3.
That's what we did last year.
Yeah, so I was just saying, so we just stay open from 12 to 3 during those times?
So we start on the 14th of September, is that?
Correct.
Yeah, my daughter's birthday's the 21st, so I would like to avoid that one. So-
I'm not available on the 21st either.
Figures.
I can do that.
So I'll do the 14th.
You do the 14th?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll do the 15th, even though I've got the weekend before that, because I'm not available the next 2 weekends, so I'll do the 15th.
Okay, I'll let you.
Just need to remember that.
Eva, are you anywhere, Trails and Sales?
Yeah, what else, I'm doing the 21st, what else do you have?
Okay.
I can do 2 days in a row, it doesn't matter.
Do you want to do the 28th also then?
Sure.
Is that a
Do
Saturday?
you know when the Sons and Daughters annual meeting is? I usually like to be here for that, because they come down to the
Well,
Jack
you know what,
and
we'll have a meeting again, so
Before
if
then,
something
okay.
actually gets shifted, we can deal with it, how's that?
Yep,
Is the 15th a long, will that be a long day then?
Yes,
So let me just change the time on this.
12 to 3. 12 to 3. This is the calendar, it's gonna be in there anyway, so, but I take a picture of it, because I
oh,
can't,
good idea,
I
yeah.
can't remember all this. 12 to 3. So what's left? The 22nd, which is a Sunday.
Sunday. I'll take the 22nd.
Yeah, what happened with Sons and Daughters, I can,
Eva's on the 28th, and then we have, Gold Star Mother's Day. That's an interesting one. I'll take the 29th, Sunday, and then we're into October. So do you want to go through October or wait till the next
Let's
meeting?
wait, let's wait.
So that people find
Stuff
out in
will come
case
up.
this
Yeah.
stuff comes up, okay? All right, so I'll take pictures of these two, so
Okay, good.
that
oh,
way
so it's
when
August
when
10th.
Lon calls and
Let's go
asks me
August
when
10th.
it's on,
Yeah, call.
that's what he does.
Who's doing August 10th?
Right?
Rebecca.
Right?
August 10th, you said?
That's 2 days from now, right? Losing track of my life.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm gone, I'm
Yes.
gone.
The Sons,
Saturday?
that's the day of the Sons and Daughters
Okay.
meeting. They'll all be at the Jack and Willett House, but you'll get a lot in that day.
What time does that start?
12, the tour over there starts.
Okay.
So,
Should we have more than one person?
Is it, that's
probably
this.
not. I usually
next-
like to be here that
the 10th
day.
of
Try to be there a
August.
little early then, like, just in
Yeah.
case people are here.
Or I might even come by just because,
You're out and about.
and I know so many of them.
And it's not like it's that far away.
Yeah, and I usually stop over there before I come here. They always like to see me. The Jack
I'm
and
sure they
Jack
do.
and yeah.
We like to see you too. All right, this is September.
Any other unfinished business we need to deal with at this point? Anybody else have anything before the board for the night?
Maybe not.
Here's the thing.
Easy evening.
I have to go pick up the sign I had made. So I haven't been to Seabrook since the last 3 weeks.
I hope
Our
they're every
A-frame
week.
is sitting back here, but the signs at Staples.
Is it paid for?
Yeah, paid for it last year's money.
Okay, so they need to, well, let me know, because I can always go there. I go to Seabrook all the time.
Yeah, like they're daily,
Okay.
I swear. Where
I mean, if one of us can get it, that's,
Between Home Depot and Lowe's, I'm out there all the time.
So, Walmart, I'm at Walmart all the time buying things. There's so many things I buy at Walmart, it's ridiculous.
I don't know, Lon or Rich, that fire extinguisher needs to get hung
Okay,
to be code, it has to be.
Yep.
Like
on the
visible?
wall.
The sign,
Right.
We don't, do we have a sign that goes with that?
No.
I really wish we could have had a prettier one that was not so bright
Like-
red. I always say that
One of
as
those old,
yeah, old looking
copper
ones, yeah. Like wish that could work, but
you
you know.
don't see it, if you put it in the corner back here, I mean, it's
I thought we
accessible.
had a sign.
You don't want it
We had a
over
sign
here
that
because
said
you have to come into the
sign
fire
said
to get it.
Right.
So
Well, it
that's
depends on
what
where
it
the fire
I have
is.
a
as well.
question.
Well, they want it by the door, so it needs to
That's
be
what I mean.
visible by the door.
is. Yeah.
Yeah.
So just right behind that chair on that back wall.
Yeah.
Or side of that wall.
Is there a hook with it? to hang it?
It was in the box, so I don't know, you can get the sign at Home
There's a
Depot,
little
but it's just
sign.
gonna make the eyesore look bigger.
It's like,
so
yeah. But is it okay to be in the vestibule? Like, it doesn't need to be in the main room?
It needs to be close to the door, and it needs to be
You want it
visible.
there, I think, not in here, yeah. If you gotta go into the fire to get it, it's not a good idea. And if the fire's by the door, you stand there and watch. It's not, or maybe make a phone
But you
call.
can't-
Stop manifesting fires.
We're not
Let's
gonna-
just not have
You're
a
gonna
fire.
hang
It's
it
easy.
behind the door?
No, like maybe on the wall,
On the-
under the hooks or
On
something.
the wall on that side, I'd say. And you could put the chair there or something.
We'll see.
Use it as
Just
a
pray that we
program.
never fire.
Okay,
This,
Anything else?
the mattress for the schoolhouse
yes.
that was submitted, why wasn't this?
I don't know.
Why wasn't it in
I
that?
have to, I have to try to find, I don't even know how to find out. I guess I'm gonna have to send an email to your mom.
Elizabeth, Liz, I know her, I mean,
I
I
don't
can,
know.
What is it?
it's the
You
mattress.
know the person?
I know the one who did it, yeah, Judge Armstrong.
I'm gonna just ask Jen Doherty how we can find out. I thought I did, but I must not have. So, because where
It's
did they
not
go?
on
No,
How do you know? If it got rejected,
Oh,
IBS.
'cause I know it's not on there because Lower Historic District's been trying to find it, and so.
right.
Right, so why, you know,
That's the goal, getting on there.
I guess the question is what was wrong with it? Maybe the best thing I can do is to scan it and email it to her and ask,
Right, because if there's more
Huh.
information needed.
well, we're
I
gonna
think
probably
what
have to
it is.
use current forms, which are pages long.
Right, I'd like to start it.
If you scan it, could you send me a copy? Because even if it's not complete or on the right form, we'd like to include it in our
In
local
yours.
historic district, so that it's gonna be an appendix.
So just
Yeah.
copy them on the email.
Didn't you
But
just
I
say
really
this out?
didn't have a copy of
I
it.
must have
Just
scanned it out of
just
the
a couple
meeting.
months ago, I think it was, she handed.
Yeah, so yeah, we already have it. That's what you're saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
It's in one of your folders.
I'd love to have a copy of that.
Is that
You should
rain?
have gotten it at
It
the
is
meeting.
raining.
Yep.
You should have gotten it at the meeting when it was discussed, is what she's telling me, because that's how she has it.
The meeting.
Okay, I'll entertain a motion to adjourn.
I move that we adjourn.
I'll
Second it.
All in favor?
Aye.
At
Where do you think this was?
7:45.